problem C. In problem C, our variable parts are a little bit different again. They're a little bit more complicated. Our first variable part is 3r. Our second variable part is just an s, and we're raised to, let's see, the 6th power. So our first part would be to take our first variable, the 3r, and raise it to our highest exponent. Raise the 3r to the 6th power. Well, be careful. If you raise all of that 3r to the 6th power, it means I have to raise the 3 to the 6th power and the r to the 6th power. So what that does is that gives me an r to the 6th power, and raising the 3 to the 6th power, I get a 729. And that's without even taking a look at what my combination should be out in front, which is a 6 on top and a 0 on the bottom, because my exponent was a 6. Also, my s's. Don't forget about your s's. I'm starting out with my s's at the lowest possible, which is s to the 0, which means they will vanish. This 6 with the 0 on my combination here, well, 6 with the 0 will just turn into a 1. So that 1 here times your 729 does just get you a 729. But that's only your first piece. You still have to keep on going. Then you'd have to do your 3r. We're working our way down from the 6th down to the 5th, which means you'd have to start off by looking at what is 3 to the 5th. Well, 3 to the 5th is 243. But that's not what we put out in front. You still have to do your combination, which is 6 and a 1. Well, 6 and 1 gets you 6. So you'd have to do the 6 times the 243, which gets you, well, if you do 6 in your 243, from your combination you get 1458. We already said you should have an r to the 5th because we're working our way down. And now we've got an s2. We're working our way up on s's, and s to the 1st. Continuing right along, we would go down again with our r's. We'd take our 3r term, that first term, and now raise it to the 4th power. So we know we're going to have an r to the 4th power in our answer, but that also means that the 3 has to get raised to the 4th power, which is an 81. But the 81 is going to get multiplied by our combination, which is 6 and a 2. Well, the 6 and 2 combination gets us a 15. Multiplied by our 18 gets us 1215. Sorry, the 6 and 2 with the combination of 15 multiplied times, this was an 81, gets us the 1215. Don't forget that we're working our s's up. We had an s to the first, now we got 2 s's, s squared. Next one, now we're going to take our 3r, and we're going to work our way down even further, down to the 3rd power. So I'll have an r to the 3rd. But that means I need to raise the 3 to the 3rd, which is 27. So I'll take that 27 multiplied by your next combination, which is 6 and a 3, which is actually 20. So we'll take the 27 and the 20, and we'll multiply those, and we'll get 540. And we're working our s's up, so now we'll have an s, there's a typo here, an s cubed for our next term. Just a typo there. And keep on going. The next one we'd be again working our r's down, so a 3r squared. Well, it means we're going to have an r squared. The 3 squared would actually get us, 9. And we take that 9 and multiply it by the combination with a 6 and 4, which our calculator would again give us a 15. So the 15 there times the 9 we got would give us 135. And again, we're working our s's up, so that would be an s to the 4th power. Keep on going. Now we've got to do the 3r to the first power. Well, the 3 to the first power would be just a 3 times your combination of 6 and 5, which just gives you a 6. So we've got the 6 from the combination and the 3 from the 3 to the first power would give us 18. When you multiply the 6 and the 3, you get 18. And remember, we had an r to the first power here. We're working our s's up, so it'd be an s to the 5th power. Last one, you would do the 3r here raised to the 0. Well, anything raised to the 0, there's not any of them, would be 1. It'd just vanish. And you'd just be left with the big S term, the s to the 6th. And you just need your combination out in front, which is 6 and 6, which would be just the number 1. Again, notice you'll never get like terms for any of these, so you're just going to end up rewriting them all and making sure everything is simplified. And you are done. Let's look at one